Oh, listen up. Okay, we need to talk about something. We need to talk about something real important. Oh my God. So I saw a very, very nice video that popped off on one of the not safe for work subreddits. And it was some girl, obviously, advertising her OnlyFans. It's like, okay, you know what? I'm a supporter of small businesses. I got a lot of money. Fuck it. I'm going to go ahead and pop a big subby to this OnlyFans. And let's see what we got here. Now, I don't know if this one particular girl is a scammer or if this is standard practice, but would you ever sub to a girl's OnlyFans and there's pictures, but all the videos are gated behind more money? I feel like I'm playing a fucking like a Chinese or no, one of those Korean mobile apps. What the fuck? That's some scam shit. There should be like a warning. I actually felt disgusted.
I heard you said once that Israel is arguably an ethno-state. What's that argument? I obviously don't think so.
Well, I think ethnically they tend to favor Jews over other people, right? Oh! Internet fixed when? Well, right now, tentatively on the 3rd. You know, 2 weeks from now. Oh my God. A tier 5, the most schizophrenic of the schizophrenics, whose microphone doesn't work. All that money on a subscription that will not help you if you cannot talk.
Hello.
Oh, hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
Good. Thanks for the new tier. I was excited to subscribe.
Awesome. I'm excited. Yeah, what's up?
Had a question. I was curious about your opinion on, I know you've spoken pretty openly before about how you feel with people being held accountable for things they say in their private time. But I believe, and I could be wrong, when you were with Twitch, you were able to speak openly about Twitch as a company for the most part, weren't you? Like if you had gripes, like you weren't, and never got in trouble for that, correct?
I don't think so. But yeah, what about
it? Right, you could have been held accountable, like, without them, like, in a roundabout way. But,
yeah. But I don't think they would do that. I hope not, but yeah.
So I was just curious, because I had worked for a company for 15 years, and for a healthcare company that's pretty large, and they, like, monitor really closely all the employees' social media. And if you say anything negative about the company, they will terminate you immediately.
Damn.
And
cringe.
I just was curious if is that even like legal? Do you know?
Probably. If it's their company policy, I imagine there's probably lawyers that check that shit, yeah?
Right. Okay, I was just curious. I actually just got let go from them like 6 months ago.
Were you talking shit?
Yeah, well, yes, but I felt like I was being very, like, you know, I was coming from a good place, at least.
Yeah, we all feel that way when we talk shit. Wait, what the fuck? What happened?
I was just sharing online about how they were, you know, speaking on in the news about like how great their profits were and all this stuff. And I worked there for 15 years, and so I started in housekeeping. And worked my way up into billing and registration, and then I got into the IT department and was making really good salary. And so I had just posted that I thought it was really sad that a company so large who's bragging about such large profits, you know, has so many employees in their environmental services and lower level departments that all qualify for government assistance.
Damn.
Yeah.
Savage.
So it's kind of a bummer. But it was kind of the same thing. They didn't fire me for that. They said that it was due to COVID related cuts. But I had never been like written up or like had any issues with attendance or anything, so I'm positive it was for that reason.
Well,
But I'll never know for sure.
yeah, I'm sorry.
That's okay. And then my other question was, do you know, like, if off the top of your head, this is just random, but like any kind of jobs that are work from home that are part time, or like any kind of industry that would hire for part time work from home?
I have no fucking idea.
I only
I'm a video
I
game
asked
guy.
because I can't think of anything either. But I am trying to find a part-time job. I was diagnosed with leukemia just a couple months ago. It's been a rough year, but
Jesus Christ.
now I'm trying to find something part-time, just for extra money because I'm on disability right now, but it does not pay me very well.
Well, damn.
Yeah.
If your condition gets really bad, maybe you can ask Make-A-Wish for a job recommendation. I'm so sorry to ignore that. What kind of work did you do before? Was it like clerical, or is it like training work, or what?
I did. I was a technical writer, so I wrote a lot of documentation and like user manuals and things like that.
Gotcha.
But prior to that, I was a project manager.
What do you like? What state do you live in? Or are
Michigan.
you in Michigan? Oh, jeez, yeah. Well, fuck. Yeah, I don't know. I can't help. I have no idea. Yeah, it's like it's
That's
not
okay.
my.
I was
it's not
just
my
curious
area
if you
of
could
expertise.
think of anything off the top of your head, because it seems like anything work from home is always full time.
Yeah, I would imagine so. Yeah. Okay. Well.
All right. Well, thank you for your time. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Good luck, dude. Be careful out there.
Have a
okay?
Merry Christmas.
Yep.
Thanks, you too.
Bye.
Bye.
Jesus Christ. Wait, was there another tier 5 that I missed? Hey, Cap!
No.
What up?
Dude, if you're a lower tier, just get in early. That's a secret. Okay, I got random. Quick.
Wait, who tier 5? Was it Code Guy? I love you, buddy. Thank you. Okay, what's up? You're not a tier 5. Don't. People are saying you're a tier 5.
No.
This guy's not that cool. He was like a tier 2, okay?
I have a life, G. Is tier 5 actually just like pure ban immunity, or is it like, what's the ban armor difference between tier 4 and tier 5?
I don't know. Let's try it. Oh, that guy just didn't help him. Let's try this dude.
Okay, well, whoa, chill. Whoa, chill.
Damn, I don't know. Looks like these guys are fuck all for ban armor.
Hey, didn't you make the tiers? What's the point? Was it just literally more money, or?
I told Cake to make the tiers. I said,
Oh,
Cake,
okay.
I'm running out of money in my PayPal. I need you to implement tier 5 fucking immediately. Give him rainbow names. And he was like, yes, sir. I was like, okay, thank you. Also, make sure to... Yeah, or never mind. Anyway, what's up? What do you want? What do you want from me?
Just questions, G.
Yeah, go. I got
you said,
answers. What?
You said you like girls that come off as like bitchy or like able to like roast you back, and I was wondering if like you could remember a time when someone you were dating like roasted you, but the shit was like actually good. Like I got under your like skin a little bit. Like has Melina ever got like?
Well, got
really
under
bad-
your skin. Damn, that's like mean. I just need somebody that's like has like a really aggressive personality. Wait, did I unban those two guys? Like
I mean, like when you're roasting somebody, like sometimes you'll like get like a nice little body shot. They'll feel
well,
it.
no, damn, that's just being mean.
No, dude, I'm talking about like in a random back and forth.
Wait,
right?
hello?
Like a regular banter. Yeah.
What is it? What are these noises?
What noise? It's not me. Am I making a noise?
No, I think it was a dono sound. I'm so sorry. No, I don't know. I don't know if any girls like done that before. Damn, that's just mean. Okay, that's not roasting. That's just being an asshole.
Okay. Well, next question.
You can convert to
last
Judaism
question.
and get in. You don't have
would
to
you ever
ethnically be
learn
Jewish.
another language,
Ethnic Jews
like
get in
Swedish,
using the
something like
same standard.
Did I ever what? Repeat that one more time.
Would you ever learn another language like Swedish or Spanish, like actually learn it?
If I was gonna learn another language, it would be Spanish for sure.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Why?
well,
Do you know any
thanks for
languages
doing it.
besides English?
No, just English cop.
Oh, do you want to learn any other languages besides English?
Yeah, for sure. Spanish and French, I think, would be good.
Well, why haven't you started yet? What's keeping you?
I have started. I'm
Oh.
doing it. I'm on Duolingo. Big
Oh shit!
time.
What language have you started?
Spanish.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude.
Okay, let's talk Spanish to each other. Only Spanish from now on, okay? Ready?
Yeah, you go first, King.
Okay. ¿Cómo estás?
Bien. ¿Y tú?
Bien. How would I say like I'm a little tired. Pero,
Estoy
cansado,
un poco
something. Yeah,
yeah.
okay. Poco. Yeah, poco cansado. Yeah, cansado poco. Base. Okay,
Factorio
cool.
es
Oh my god.
mierda.
Wait, say that one more time.
Factorio
Yeah.
es mierda. It's shit.
Oh,
No, it's okay.
no. Me gusta Factorio. Can I me gusta
Yeah.
that, or is that only for food?
I don't know, but obviously you love it. I'm actually glad you're doing just Factorio streams and you have shit internet so we can grind this fucking game, dog.
Thank you.
It's gotta end.
True.
It's gotta end at some point, G. Oh, that's my last question. Okay.
Okay.
What signals the end of the game? So like I know like when the angel.
I don't. It's when I get the last research. Okay.
Okay. And like, is it color coded or something?
Oh yeah, I've gotten all these researches, and I need to get just these ones. So you know, we're working towards it. Don't worry.
Great. Thanks for talking to me. And fix your perms. Your perms are dog shit, G. I'm not gonna lie to you.
What's dog shit?
Your perms. Like, there's so many people that have access to this room that can like pop in whenever.
Fuck you. Okay.
All right. Bye.
Bye. Adios. Bob, you're in.
Yo, Kanye West or Reno?
What about him?
Nah, your name is Kanye Westany. That's what I've been deciding to call you. When I talk about you, I only use that name.
Okay.
You're Kanye Westany.
Gotcha.
Brother,
Yeah.
where are you at with Mr. K?
Who's Mr. K?
Dr. K. Sorry, I got it fucked up with Mr. Girl. Yo, that was the fucking Freudian slip. I was about to ask you about that shit too.
Are you okay? Are you obliviated right now, bro?
Am I obliviated? Am I off the Benjamin?
Well, on the Benjamin, I think.
Yeah, but you know, you're also off the stuff. Like you're off the juice. You know, like sometimes we say we're on stuff, sometimes we're off. I don't know if that's like an American thing, but dude, like, did you walk away from the Dr. K shit, like thinking he was like, you know, a moral actor, like bad, whatever? Like, what'd you think about it?
I don't really have any strong feelings about it.
You don't have strong feelings. I mean, the allegations are pretty heavy. Like, you know, the idea that he was doing something, you know, unethical outside of practice, or that he was like in part responsible for fucking Reckful's death. Like, where are you at with that?
I don't know if I'd say he was responsible. I mean, like, he probably acted a bit inappropriately, I'd say, but I don't have like the strongest of feelings about it. Is that okay? Am I allowed to not have strong feelings about it?
You're not fucking allowed. I mean, like, look, like, he's a therapist or whatever. Clearly, he has some expertise about like issues that people have like in mundane living or even with suicidality. But do you think that if you're a therapist, like getting them to just like see another therapist, it should just like be always the, you know, the outcome? Even
Yeah,
if
but I don't think he would have
seen.
he didn't want to see another therapist, right?
I
think
know
there
if
are
that's
like
true.
responsible things that Dr. K could have done, but I think if he would have done it, I think Rick will probably just kill himself quicker. That'd be my guess.
You're saying if he didn't.
If
Like,
he
didn't
what?
interact at all. If he didn't interact with Dr. K, he would.
Yeah, he probably would have killed himself
died
quicker.
sooner.
That'd be my guess.
Okay, so you think Dr. K more or less acted morally in the situation? Just maybe would have been a better way. He might have.
Yeah, he
handled
probably could have
it.
been a bit more responsible, but yeah.
Gotcha, dog. I was definitely curious about that. What else did I want to, you know? I'm the worst because like you pick me when I'm fucking stoned, like when I'm like super smacked, because I've already like accepted
Okay,
like, yo,
you-
this man's not gonna drag me in. You know?
joined
Like,
though.
yeah, I joined because, you know, you might get called, and, you know, unless somebody gives you a nice YouTube clip or somebody finds, you know, another stream you might want to hop in on. By the way, anything fucking new with that one quote unquote entrepreneur dude with the command line, the fucking enough tea guy?
Nope. What would new would be with him? That dude's a fucking loser.
Yo, he's definitely a fucking loser, but that VOD was great. Like,
No.
yeah,
No, he
where
just
the fuck?
he's off
Yeah.
doing his scam shit or whatever, probably trying to scam people. Yeah.
Dude, if he had came out and said accurately what an NFT was, what was the fucking next step? Like, where are you gonna take that?
Well, I mean, I don't believe that I did anything that wrong. Like, I might be am like a little bit hyperbolic with some of the things that I say, but I don't think that. I think that people go way overboard, but I think usually people go way overboard because they don't know what NFTs are. So if he actually knew what an NFT was, then it would have been an interesting conversation to pursue. But I didn't think he did because I think that in order for him to have the position he had, he probably didn't know much about NFTs. So that's why I asked. Because I didn't think he had any
gotcha.
idea. But
Yeah, I didn't think he knew either.
because the
but, you know,
because
yeah.
if you know what an NFT is, the statement NFTs are scams doesn't really make any sense. how can NFT be a scam? That's like saying USD is a scam or Bitcoin is a scam. That's not true, right? If somebody says NFTs are usually a scam, they're probably talking about things, especially relating to like trading NFTs or buying and selling NFTs.
Well, they're talking about the way it gets to the consumer, right? Like
No. They're talking
Yeah.
generally. Well, my guess would be generally you're talking about like buying or selling NFTs, telling people they're going to get rich. Like that would be like a way to scam somebody with an NFT, or like pump and dumps or whatever. But like an NFT is just on its own. It's just like a technology. There's like it's hard to say like an NFT is just a
fucking bit
scam.
of data on the blockchain. Yeah, like
Sure,
I think it's probably a morally neutral thing. Whatever. Do you think there's a future for society on that type of currency, by the way, or do you think like materially like grounded currencies are probably just like the better way to run?
Right now with my itty bitty brain, I can't see there ever being a way to escape central banking. Seems to be pretty fucking important to keeping society running. So no, I don't think there's a future there on decentralized currencies. But
So when currency fails, what the fuck are we doing money wise? Like, are we gonna,
currency
like,
failing sounds like some apocalyptic tier shit. So I have no idea what we would do.
Oh, okay, fair enough. But you're not like a doomer about that stuff, right? Like, yeah, guys, in the proximal future, our dollar's gonna be worth nothing, like Peter Schiff or whatever.
Who he says that?
Well, yeah, Peter Schiff thinks that like the U.S. dollar is gonna be worth basically nothing. The only thing keeping it alive is just like the faith of like other countries trading with USD.
Yeah, that's the only thing that keeps any
right.
currency alive.
Yeah, exactly. But he thinks the dollar is like uniquely poised this way because he thinks the Fed like kind of just like wants to just like print a bunch of money, do a bunch of useless spending and stuff like that. He wants to get rid of like government subsidies. Very right guy. I don't know. He's like saying like his intervention is.
Wait,
like
I thought Peter
moral,
Schiff was like
political
a genius guy, or I thought he was a smart dude. This sounds fucking retarded. I don't know.
Peter Schiff like got famous because he went on the Occupy Wall Street protests and he like argued with randos on film. Okay, so
Is he like
goes
a
for
millionaire, multi-millionaire guy, or is that not? Am I thinking of something different? Oh, I'm thinking of like
he's
Peter.
a gold bull.
I'm thinking of Peter Thiel or whatever. Never mind. Okay, I don't know anything about the Schiff guy.
Peter Schiff is this fucking gold bull or whatever who's like, we need to go back to the gold standard. Everybody needs to invest in
he's a
gold.
fucking moron.
Yeah.
I don't care. All right.
Yeah, right. Okay, so the idea though is that like, okay, the U.S. dollar is tanking or whatever. It's going to continue to tank, and eventually there's going to come a point where it's not worth anything. You don't believe in that? You think?
No.
Okay, gotcha.
Also, push back. Whenever you hear people say stupid shit like a dollar is only worth shit because other people say it is, the same is absolutely true of fucking gold and silver as well. Okay, those things, nothing has intrinsic value. That's just not true. So anytime somebody says some shit like that, push them on a little bit stricter of a definition for why something worth something. Because gold and silver, the value in that is just arbitrary is fucking any paper currency. But
yeah, dude, what do you think about use value though? Like the Marxist notion that like you can use a thing for a particular thing, and that actually has an objective increase in its value by virtue of like human utility.
Sure. I mean that can be like some fundamental thing, but how you value that, how you measure it against other things, there's gonna be a whole lot that goes into that. But
I don't know. I feel like we can definitely do like very common sense numerical analyses when we talk about like. Okay, I have like this number of uses for this particular thing. I have like no uses for this. So like
sure, but I'm saying like nobody is valuing gold because of its use value, right? What is it used for? Jewelry, some electronics, maybe, right? Like
that's the thing, yeah. So like when you entertain like subjective forms of utility, then it's like okay, like I otherwise like gold is just pretty looking.
Exactly.
Right?
Well,
like,
gold it's pretty limited and it's limited. There's like a limited amount of it. That's the only thing that. But like I mean, there's a limited amounts of like other elements too. But
yes, but when you talk about scarcity in an economic sense, it's super spooky when you talk about like things like NFTs, right? Because the NFTs are non-fungible. So like somebody has their own authentic NFT, but the fact of its scarcity doesn't actually do anything for its value. So
yeah, exactly.
The line is.
Well, there isn't one. It's all arbitrary, right? That's the whole point.
Gotcha.
That's why I hate people that say like, oh, gold has intrinsic value. No, it doesn't, motherfucker.
Yeah, so you think outside of like particularized cases that generally value is just like a completely like abstract and a subjective thing. So if people are going to say like things are in the real world like more valuable or whatever, you're not going to accept like evolutionary theory or like biological contingency as like a proper support for that kind of argument.
Well, I mean, I guess it depends on what you say, right? Like if you say like water is valuable for like
it's like,
biologically,
yeah,
I mean like that's true, right? But
yeah, but I feel like your pushback would be something like that's not value though. That's just like survival needs.
Well, value and utility are all like very like nebulous economic terms, right? Like in terms of what they mean exactly is hard to define exactly, right?
True. In the sense that maybe like economically there will always be a market for water, right? Like I guess, right? And that's based on our biology. Sure. All right. Wonderful. Let me rack my brain here. T4 privilege. I get to like just think of something new.
No, you've asked enough questions. I love you. Be careful.
All right, Bates.
Jesus Christ. We're going down to the tier 2s. Mr. Nobody, you're in.
Oh shit. Sorry. Also, I'm sorry if I sound a little weird. Got the Rona.
Damn.
Yeah.
Rip.
I'm gonna be my partner for Christmas. Anyways, I have a question for you as a fellow Eurocock. Sometimes I don't get to catch every stream, so I like to rewatch them during work or shit. And I wanted to ask you, when you watch content which might get stream blocked, whatever.
Okay, listen, I think your microphone or your internet connection is Corona as well. What's going on here?
Oh, really? I'm sorry about
okay,
that.
There you go. Thank you. Okay, try again.
I'll be a little closer to the mic.
That's good.
Anyways, I got a question. To prevent streams getting taken down, which hasn't happened recently, but it happened when you watched the Kanye stuff and everything. Can you not just maybe put like a voice changer on it, or maybe play it at 1.2 speed, 1.5 speed?
No. That's some shit you could do in 2007. Okay, Google the algorithms are way more sophisticated now for tracking copyrighted content. You can't just like 2x the speed and have it not get detected.
Damn, that sucks.
Yeah.
Okay, well I'm out of ideas.
Okay. Well, I love you, bud.
Love you too, man. See ya.
Bye. Mind Void, you're up. Mind Void.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, what's up?
I don't know. I wanted to hit you up on some ethics.
Oh, Joy, what do you got?
One thing made me think a lot was you describing yourself as this kind of ethic person. Like you take the descriptor of the ethical viewpoint or analysis and you make it an identity, sort of, kind of. I wanted to say two things.
Okay.
One, self-description. I feel like it's self-murder. You're limiting yourself to things that you think you can be. Well, everybody can be anything, really.
Okay. Wait, can you turn your microphone up by like 3,000%?
Yeah, like this is better?
A little bit. Yeah, okay, go ahead.
Okay, hang on. Is it better?
No, you're
Is
good,
it
you're
better?
good, you're good. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. And secondly, I feel like every ethical viewpoint is just a lens. And you talked about game theory, so I know you understand what I mean if I say that perhaps consciousness is an emergent property of games, like surviving, doing tit for tat rather than tit for tat, and so on and so forth. So when we get in an ethical conundrum, we are ethical actors because we get to make the choice. So even if we're not consistent with what we subscribe to ourselves as our system, we're still possibly making a good choice, because you never know. Like schemas tend to entrap reality into things that realities tend to defy. You know what I mean?
Nope, I don't know what that sentence meant.
Okay, think about it. This is to say, very simply, fuck consistency. Is that? Do you understand that?
No. Well, consistency seems pretty
I
important.
knew you wouldn't. No, it's not. It's not, because you find yourself in situations you cannot contemplate because reality defies understanding. It's always more than we understand. Our brains are made to understand reality, but they can never get there. That's why.
Well, but there's still levels of understanding, right? Like,
but true understanding comes at the end of the flight of the fucking. That's Hegel for you. At the end of the flight of the bird comes understanding. In the evening, when things have passed, that's when you can have true understanding.
Okay.
So when you're in the moment, when you have to make a choice, it's never going to be perfect. You know what I mean? Making sense to you?
I just don't know why that matters, I guess.
It matters because I feel like when I approach your content, its consistency becomes, I can act in a predictable way. And in a way, programming yourself in that way is taking away agency. While all of these ethical systems are perfect ways to have some pair of lens you can put on and say, from a consequential perspective, how does this look? It's unacceptable, therefore I do not accept it. From the action in itself, I can't remember the name of that. Is this action acceptable in of itself? Yes, no. It doesn't mean that you're ruled by one, but you can consider more because you opened your mind to ways of seeing ethical quandaries.
Wow.
I like this. I can leave it at this. Have a nice one.
Okay, well, hey, listen, I love you, buddy, okay?
I love you too very, very much, and I hate you. And I love you because when people hate you, They want to prove you wrong, and they look up shit instead of just listening to people.
Base.
That's the best thing you can do is make yourself more hated by the community. Be the bad guy.
Thank you. I'll try. Bye. Cadu, you're up.
Yo.
Hello.
What's up, you want to take a look at your PayPal?
Why? What happened?
I don't know. Just want to take a look.
Did I get banned?
No. This is the tier 5 3-month you ignored.
Oh, well, I'm not ignoring you now. Now I'm bringing you in. Hi, what's up?
Yeah, you skipped me too.
I didn't skip you. I just didn't see you.
Oh, man. Okay. Whatever. No, I'm kidding. What's up? Merry Christmas.
Hey, what's up? Merry Christmas.
Yeah, so first thing, someone in the waiting room wanted me to ask you what your favorite hot sauce is.
I'm gonna be honest. I really like vinegary kind of hot sauces, I think, or like ones that are more, would it be considered sour? I love a good buffalo sauce. It's like my favorite, I think.
Ew, bro, really?
Yeah. What do you mean?
Do you like
ew?
really hot sauce or no?
As long as it has a good flavor, yes.
Hell yeah.
So like there's like Indian, I think Indian spices or Indian spicy sauces are kind of like my favorite ones, I think.
Cool. Now, what about really spicy wings? Do you touch those?
Yeah, sure. If they're good.
Like the ones that make you cry?
No, probably not that hot. This is not enjoyable. If somebody wants to like have a challenge or whatever, we could, but otherwise I wouldn't eat that recreationally.
Well, this is an informal challenge right now. But also I have a personal question for myself and how I can improve my relationships.
Okay.
I suck at texting. Like I'll often like let my friends do their own thing for like weeks on end, and then maybe once a weekend, like one weekend a month, I'll be able to like hang out with them. We'll go out clubbing or something like that. But it doesn't feel as fulfilling when I'm not like able to upkeep texting.
It doesn't feel fulfilling to go hang out with your friends in real life if you don't upkeep texting.
No. I mean, I am able to go out like once a month, but that's like not enough for me. Right? I'm saying I suck at texting. What can I do to be better at texting? Like an example is like sometimes I just don't even want to respond to what they're saying because I'm like busy, or you know what I mean?
Well, how the fuck can I help you with that?
Like in terms of like what about like girl relationships?
I mean, just text. Just pick up your phone and push the buttons. What else are you supposed to do?
Okay. Now, okay, fair. That's more specific I could be, I guess. Say it's like my dating relationships, right?
Okay.
I do really well when like the interactions are in person, right? Like I'm a pretty charismatic in person. I just when it comes to texting, I can't like have it last. Well,
Just be honest. Tell people, hey, like I'm not a big texter.
okay, and then a lot of the time I find it where like I'm pushing myself to be like I'm forcing myself to want to go out because I suck at texting, and it feels like I'm being desperate to go out with them, and then I end up just letting it die off.
I feel like this has no. I would have to see the conversations. This doesn't sound like a problem with like whether or not you're texting too much. Or something. This just sounds like you might have like a problem coming off as desperate in general or something. That'd be my guess.
No, I don't think so. Yeah, is it okay if I sent you something?
Go for it.
Okay, give me a sec. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh.
True.
All right. Now it's Snapchat, so I didn't say it, but let me just give you like an example. I'm gonna be as best faith as possible. I know that doesn't mean anything to you. But an example of like me trying.
Wait, hold on. You haven't sent me anything yet, right?
No. No, I'm saying like I don't have anything because it's on Snapchat.
Just fucking photo. If you're not gonna see these girls again, fuck it. Who cares?
I'm saying like it's not there at all.
Oh. Oh well, I kind of need to see like the nuance of the messages is like really important. I can't just take your word for it because that's like that might be the problem. So it's kind of hard for me to just go by your characterization, no?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah, no, that's fair.
You can try to describe a little bit to me, and I'll see if I can pick up on any like obvious problems. But
Right. So I picked up this girl on Tinder, right? We went on a date last year.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, it's right. We went on the date last year. It went well.
Okay. Also,
was
wait, real
okay.
quick. I know you, right?
Yeah, you do.
Okay, you're the one that I called Kazoo, right? Okay, I'm just making sure it's the same.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Right. I know chat's saying a full year.
Who cares?
but-
Fuck chat. You're not talking to chat. You're talking to me.
Fuck you, chat.
True.
Yeah. So like last year, I met this girl on Tinder. We went on a date. It went well. We kissed and everything. I brought her back to her university, and then we talked for like a week or two after that. Died off, right? And then maybe 2-3 months ago.
Okay, wait. Let me ask some questions about this. Okay.
Yes.
You went out with a girl on a date,
Mhm.
and you guys kissed. What does that mean?
Like it was like a good like.
Like, did you like
Good
give her
make
a
out, yeah.
peck on the cheek goodbye, or were you guys in
No.
your apartment like heavy petting and making out, or where did you kiss at?
So I took her to my hometown because I live outside of.
Yeah, I don't need to know the fucking latitude, longitude. Like, were you in your house,
Sure.
on your bed, in your car? Like, where?
We went on a picnic. We kissed, and then we went to a restaurant. We
Okay.
kissed there, and then when I dropped her off, we kissed again. Like,
Okay.
These are all like not pecks. These are like
That's fine.
substantial
Okay.
kisses.
She didn't invite you inside or anything, right?
No.
Okay, gotcha. So we did that. Okay, all right. And then what happened? And then you said you were talking for a week, and then things fell off. Did you try to arrange another meetup?
I don't think I did the first time. No.
And why?
To be honest, I had a lot of options at the time. I was just like going around talking to a bunch of different girls, and then
Oh, okay, gotcha.
she like went to the back of my mind, right?
Yep. Okay, gotcha. All right, go ahead.
And then about a year later, almost to the date, she swipes up on like my Instagram, right? All right, fuck you, chat.
Wait, what? Stop reading chat. What does swipes up on Instagram mean? I don't know what the fuck that means.
Like you have the story,
Yep.
and then they reply to your story.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right. So so that shows up in your messages.
Yes, and then she said, "It's like, oh, why'd you delete all of your smiling pictures on Instagram?"
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
And right, we start talking from there.
Mhm.
That's obviously like, it's obviously like a cue.
Yep. You should probably ask for his age. I'm pretty sure this guy's like 20 or 19. How old are you?
I'm 19 years old.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
So where was I? Sorry.
She swipes up. You guys chat for a little bit, and then what?
Within like a week of texting, or like, yeah, within like a couple, 2, 3, 4 days of texting, we set up a date for like 4 days later, and then we go on the date. It goes well. We go to like some attraction thing. We have fun, right? We're having tons of fun. We're playing games. It's like an adult Chuck E. Cheese kind of thing.
Okay.
We do that, and we kiss. Yeah, yada yada. We go home, kiss. She goes back inside. It was overall fun. I had a really good time. It seemed like she did too. This might be what you're looking for, on the way out. Like when I dropped her off, I kissed. We kissed, and then like maybe this. I don't know if this is a cringe moment or not. This is just what comes to my mind. Is I kissed her, and the last thing I said was, "I'll see you again," right? I'll see you again. Something along the lines of, "I'll see you again sometime soon."
Yeah,
Something like
gotcha.
that.
Okay, yep. Go ahead.
And so we go on, we text, and then I'm doing my best to like not come off as like a horny fuck.
Okay.
In the text messages, I try to be as respectful as possible.
Yep. Okay, keep going.
And then over time we're talking. and then it gets to the point where like I'm asking like maybe once a week or twice a week to go out, and I don't want to like. Is that too much?
So, okay, hold on. Charge your batteries, and then I need you to do like a I need you to get it all out. Okay, what's happening? So you guys are chatting for a little bit. Do you ask her out the day after or within the week, and she says what? She says no. She doesn't respond, or what happens?
So yeah, I talked to her like the day after, asking like, oh, what can we do?
Yeah.
Like what's the next spot we can do? And then we did have a date for 2 weeks, and then 2 weeks later after the first date, and then it was the day of, and then they canceled on the day of.
What'd she cancel with? What was the reason?
Something with like friends or school. Something like whatever.
This is like probably the most important part of the story so far. So think really hard. Stop reading chat. Think really hard. What did they cancel? Something with school? Like if they tell you, oh, I've got finals, they would have known 2 weeks earlier that they had finals. Or like something with a friend. Did a friend's mom die? Or is she just making up bullshit because she doesn't want to hang out with you? Like that's not, I don't know what the excuse is. It's kind of pretty important. What did she say?
I think she said that she needed to help her friend because they were drunk or something. Like her friend was in trouble. Something with her friend being in trouble. Like in a dangerous situation.
Okay, we're at like fantasy land. I don't know. I have no idea what's happening right now. I don't know what I'm listening to. If you're on acid or what, I don't know what is happening right now. You have a date planned, and she cancels the entire date because her friend is drunk. I don't understand that. I don't understand how you would understand that. Is that what she DM'd you? She's like, sorry, my friend's drunk. I have to cancel tonight. And you're like, oh, okay, that's chill. What?
It was like, I'm sorry. It was like, you know what?
What?
Can I give up? Like,
No, you can't give up. We're this deep into it now.
We're deep? Okay.
Okay, so you messaged her.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't remember the reason.
Okay, damn, you should. That's pretty important. Because it sounds like a bullshit reason. And if it's a bullshit reason, it means she's probably not interested. And then if you're telling me that you were messaging her for a couple weeks or a couple times a week for a few weeks afterwards to hang out again and you can't settle on a date, then that just sounds like she's not interested.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Sorry to lengthen out
Don't be sorry. I don't accept apologies here.
Fair enough. But is there anything that you can do when, like, if someone is just avoiding you like that?
Yeah, stop talking to them.
Fair.
What else can you do? I mean, if they're not interested, they're not interested. There's not really anything else you can do about it, right?
But what if they're, like, always setting up dates?
What do you mean
too?
Always
like,
setting up dates?
After that day, they tried to set up another date with me.
What happened? Explain it.
So like she's on the day of the the girls do they do the oh my god you're gonna hate me thing, right?
Okay. I don't. Girls never do that to me. But go ahead.
Really? You never had like them preemptively state something like with that?
Absolutely not. I'm a high value.
Okay, might be
No, I'm just fucking with you. I know what you're talking about. Go ahead. So what happened? So she's setting up a date and then she's canceling?
We both set up a date. Like we're both like, okay, we're good. We're set for this day. When she canceled, she tried to make it up, right?
Okay.
She tried to make it up, and then it just ended up going on for 2 months where we never ended up doing anything. And then it got to the point where like, oh, when are we going to be? I stopped like trying to pressure so much. I give 2 weeks of like not asking for anything, and then there comes a point where I'm like, this probably means that like it's like there's no point. She says, oh, finals week is coming up and I'm gonna be really busy and there's all this stuff and whatever, right? Like a bunch of stuff is happening.
Okay,
like,
I mean, like if you guys are both in school and it genuinely is finals week, I mean, that sounds like it could be a legitimate reason, like a legitimate thing.
Yeah, I'm not in school, but yeah.
Okay, but I mean, if she's in school and she's got like that shit going on, that's...
Yeah, and then it just ended up like, I don't know, I usually leave people on red first. So that's probably me.
What do you mean you usually leave people on red first?
Like if I see something that is like, people send you dumb shit, like they'll say something that's not worth replying to, and
Okay, hold on. Wait, there's a way big. Okay, hold on. There's a way big difference when you suck at checking messages versus leaving people on read. If you leave people on read, you're basically saying "fuck you. I hope you die of cancer."
really,
Yeah, of course. What do you mean?
but like,
Or at least like for new relationships and stuff. Like with friends, maybe you could do it, but like with new people that you're courting, you can't leave people on red.
but what if like you're like snapping and then like, like you're taking an actual picture and they're just sending a picture of their face and it's like 10 snaps back and forth. What am I supposed to? Do I just keep entertaining that, or like what?
I think
That's
that
dumb.
the polite way is when you're done responding. The polite thing to do is usually you do like an emoji reply to whatever the last thing was. That's how you know like the conversation is over.
I don't understand. Say that again?
Like if somebody is like, oh, okay, well, hey, it's been fun chatting or whatever, then you like if you highlight that, you can like respond with like a heart on the message or whatever, and that's how. And then you've both said like, okay, we're done with this conversation, like a reaction message.
Okay. So do you think it's bad if I'm not responding to messages with no message?
Maybe. I mean, it depends on what they're sending, but
It's literally just like snaps of their face, of like ducky face or whatever.
yeah, if they're
And,
sending you, like
and
they're
I'm
probably
sending-
looking to like start a, or well, I don't know. It depends. This is going to depend on if you're. It's just like a friend that you guys just like send each other like random pictures all day. Then they probably don't care. That probably doesn't matter as much. But you described this girl as somebody that you like went out with one time a year ago, and now you're trying to court again, and it's not just like a casual friendship. So I don't know. Like, so I'm not sure what you're. If it's like a friend that you guys just like send random pictures all day, then it's like, oh, then no, you probably don't need to respond to every single thing. You guys have like a casual relationship. It's fine. But if this is like somebody you're courting and they're sending you pictures of their face and you're just like not responding, you read it and then you don't respond, then the person's probably gonna get a little bit irritated.
Okay. All right. Thank you. That's it. Thank you.
Okay, I love you. Be careful, babe. Okay.
Yeah, sorry for
Don't apologize. We don't
retarded,
do
chat.
apologies here. You're 19, okay? You get a pass. All right. You're younger than Lavloon. All right.
Wait. Okay, fair enough. Thank you guys. Thanks for not being too hard on me.
Okay. Have fun.
Ciao,
doing it.
ciao.
Bye. Kaiti Nat, did you just membership in my YouTube chat?
Yes.
What do you want?
Okay, I have a question. Sorry, I'm nervous. And
Okay, we don't do
Anyways,
apologies here, so first mistake. Don't apologize, okay? What's the question?
okay, so I've been married for 3 years. I adore my husband, and I've had a fantasy to watch him pleasure another woman.
Okay.
It's a very big fantasy. Like I actually really want it.
Okay. Is this like, are
But-
we talking like hot wifing or cut queen stuff or just like a general like threesome or what?
No threesome. I just want to, I don't know, lay down
It'd be hot
Do-
husbanding.
and just watch him pleasure her.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
And he's willing to do that. He's up for it. But I want to ask you, do you think that would ruin our relationship?
Oof. Wait, can you hear me?
Yes, again.
Oh, my shit's not lining up. I don't know why. The challenge with three people in sex is that oftentimes people don't know exactly how they'll feel about something until they do it. Have you guys ever like messed around like while he's watched porn?
We watched porn together.
Have you ever messed around while he watches porn? Like you blow him and like he watches a video or something?
We haven't done that, no.
The only problem that can come up, no, there's a lot of problems that come up, but the one thing that I think of is there's probably, when I read people that have like failed threesomes, usually the issue is it's a really hot fantasy and everything is cool, but then when they get to the actual scenario, when you're watching him do something with another person, your mind can play a lot of weird tricks, and you're like, oh shit, he's forgetting about me. Oh no, he's having more fun with this person than me. She's doing something that I don't like to do that he likes. Like, those types of thoughts can run through your head. Now, it might be that you've thought about these things and none of those would legitimately bother you, or maybe they would.
We've discussed all of that. Every single, like, limits, safe words, what I wouldn't like, what I wouldn't be comfortable with, what he's asked me 100 questions, I've asked him 100 questions, and we're on the same page, basically.
Oh yeah, fuck. If you're already communicated everything, then you just have to find a third person then. Have you discussed that at all?
Yes, we've been searching. We've had candidates.
Gotcha. Are these strangers or friends?
Strangers.
Gotcha. And then you have like pretty clear rules for afterwards, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. So like some people wouldn't be comfortable with the husband like texting the woman afterwards and like having like a more of a relationship after that, right? So you guys have discussed like all of that stuff, right?
Yes, he's allowed to text her as long as it's not sexting. But as far as like,
oof, I would be super, super, super careful with that, especially with somebody, or well, I might just be like a horny fuck, but if it's somebody that I've had a sexual relationship before, any texting can very quickly become flirty and very quickly become sexual. I would say, I would just as like a reminder, like maybe your husband doesn't have that problem, maybe he won't, but I would be really, really, really careful about that.
if he would be texting her, it would be a group text.
Okay, that's fine. That's totally fine. That's probably good if you guys are in like a group thing together, yeah. Make sure that the girl is okay with everything. It's not some weird girl trying to like steal your husband or some shit like that. That she's respectful of the relationship and everything. Yeah, I think otherwise you're probably good to go. Have you ever thought about, do you ever want to do anything like this in the future? Like where you're doing something with another guy?
I don't want a threesome with a guy. It's never been...
Yeah, but do you want to like have your husband trade... Right now what you're talking about, I'm not trying to meme or whatever, but right now what you're describing is something called cuck queening, right? Would you want to do the reverse with your husband where he's watching you with a guy? The only reason I'm asking this question is because if you guys go down this road and then in the future, if you want to try it and he is not comfortable with that, which could very well be the case, you might get a huge ton of fucking resentment, like very quickly, if you let him do it and then he doesn't let you do it. That could be like a huge issue.
Okay. Interesting. The other thing, and this might sound really bad, so I take certain medications that make my sex drive like non-existent, and this is why I kind of want him to have like a friend with benefits. Like if he's in need, he can just text her and is that a bad reason? Like, is that a bad reason to allow him? Like, I really care about his sexual needs. Like, I want him fulfilled because I do care about him a lot. Is that a bad reason? Like, is that a bad... Yeah, basically. Sorry, I'm nervous.
No, that's okay. Yeah, I would say I think there's a lot of potential negative fallout from that. That's a lot different than like you're kind of both going into it as sexual people and you want to try something like new and exciting. That's something that I would be more afraid of. The problem is that like it's kind of like walking across like a steel beam on top of a skyscraper. Like you can walk the straight and narrow path and do it fine, and it can be exhilarating and awesome and fun. But there are so many ways to fall off and now you've just like lengthened the beam like another 30 yards by adding that in there. Because like if he really enjoys it, he's gonna want to do it more, right? Like if this is a really good experience, having this be like a one and done thing is gonna be pretty hard for him.
That's why I want her to be kind of like a friend, his friend,
Yeah, but then the only thing that gets really scary there is that like if he's starting to build on a friendship with somebody else, and then he's also has a sexual relationship with her, and you're still close to him, but you have a diminished sex drive because you're on SSRIs or something, it's gonna. I don't know how in your mind you're not gonna start to feel replaced. That would be my only worry for you. or even for him. I don't want to give you the idea that he would do that, but that would be my worry for you, that you'd start to feel like he's replacing you.
I don't see that happening, to be honest, because he worships me. Like, he really, really loves me.
Mm-hmm.
And they wouldn't have a friendship. There's no friendship, no relationship. It's a group text. It's strictly sex.
Okay. Yeah, if you want to do that, I would be really hardcore on that boundary, that there can't be like any extra sexual relationship. Like, it has to be strictly in the bedroom, I think. Yeah. Oof, you're playing with fire there. How long have you been on the SSRI for?
Over 15 years.
Same one?
No, I've changed a few times, but
Are all of them leaving you with like is it like a severely diminished sex drive, or can you just not like orgasm, or?
can't orgasm. I used to orgasm all the time.
Gotcha. Is it one of those things where like, because I've had like friends that are on I want to say it's Zoloft, where like you get horny and you can like masturbate, but it'll take you literally like 2 hours to come, and then eventually they're just like, fuck it, I don't want to do it. Yeah, it's that. Okay, yeah.
Oh my god, yes. That's exactly it.
Have you ever tried to talk to like a therapist about switching medication, or to try that, or?
My husband's been asking me to go find a therapist, and I don't know. I don't want to.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. That's kind of scary for me. I don't want to go find out my traumas, all that shit. I don't care about that.
Oh, Jesus.
I don't want to know.
Okay.
I'm happy. I'm fine. Like,
You're absolutely not. That was like the most unhealthy answer you could ever possibly give to something. It's like me asking a friend, hey, do you want to try mushrooms? And they're like, I would try mushrooms, but the problem is I have a whole bunch of unresolved issues from my past, and I'm really worried that I'm going to have to confront the demons of my mind if I get high. So I'm going to say no to that. Like,
but like, if it's not broken, why fix it?
Well, because arguably it is broken. Like, orgasming is fun. Having a sexual relationship with your husband is fun, right?
Yes, but we have talked about me changing the medication, the specific medication, but it's been working so well and so good that it's like, is it, orgasms, or is it my sanity? So,
there's a lot. How long have you been on this particular prescription?
About 6 months.
Oh, gotcha. Fuck. Is it? And this one is like a marked improvement over your prior?
Yes. It's like day and night.
Are you on like a really big dose?
No, smallest dose.
Oh, okay. So if you wanted to taper off this, you'd be done in about a month, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That's
sure.
Man.
Sanity gone. No, my sanity's not gone.
Okay.
Sorry,
well,
someone in chat said that.
Ignore chat. Do I know you?
I messaged you on Twitter once, and then you added me on Instagram.
Oh, okay, never mind. You sound just like somebody that I know. It's really like you sound identical to a friend, but it's like I didn't know if you were like a friend that I've known for like 10 years. It was fucking with me.
No.
Okay. Okay. Well.
I appreciate your advice and your opinion. Thank
you. No
you.
problem. Yeah. Well, just be careful, because there's like there's a lot of red flags to this.
I'll let you know how it went.
Okay. You said you've been married for you don't have any kids yet, do you?
I have one son from previous marriage.
Okay. Previous. Okay. How old is your son?
He's 10.
Oh, damn. That's going to be angsty as fuck if you guys break up then. Damn. Okay. Oof, Jesus, you're playing with a lot of fire. You're juggling and playing with fire at the same time. You're like juggling the fire batons or whatever the fuck they're called. Okay. Well, good luck. Try it. I don't recommend trying it, but if you're going to try it, make sure that the communication is there, the safe word is there. Make sure that whatever girl it is, it's no friendly relationship after that, because you're going to get a huge trouble. Make sure all the conversations, like just say like, hey, if you guys are going to communicate ever, can we like all do it in the group chat? You're already like extending like a huge favor to him, so he should be able to like follow those rules like pretty easily.
Yeah, I'm sure he will.
Yeah, make sure that you have like, if you can, and if he should, you're giving him a lot, so he's like your bitch for this. You should be able to get him to do anything. If you can, I would say for your first time, restrict it to just like mouths and hands. So like say like only oral, only hand jobs or fingering on the first time, no fucking, and then after the first time you can kind of get a gauge for how you felt there, because it might be the case that like you try it for the first time and you're kind of like a little bit uncomfortable, but then if it moves on to like fucking, now your like mind is like destroyed or something. The biggest worry, I'm not trying to like psych you out, but the biggest worry about like this kind of like threesome sexual stuff is that sometimes like a switch is flipped, where when something goes bad, it's like fucking irreparable in a person's mind. So that's what I would say. Friendly girl, or not a friendly girl, stranger girl, only contact is sexual, all contact takes place in DMs, first time is like only oral and hands, no fucking on the first time. Figure out like how you want him to finish if you can, and then go from there, I guess. Yeah.
We agreed no kissing and no oral.
Okay.
Because to me that's very, very
Wait, did you say no kissing, no oral, or no kissing, only oral?
No kissing, no oral.
Oh, so it's only gonna be fucking.
Him on her.
Oh.
She can do it on him, but yeah.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Okay. Well. Oof. Good luck.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
Yep. Okay. Bye. Have fun.
Bye.
That's. Ooh, that's gonna crash and burn. No, I'm just kidding. Jesus. Fuck. Oh man. That was like red flag after red flag after red flag. Good luck. We're praying for your safe return.